Years later now, former Vice President Biden publicly details what we know happened, his threat to withhold more than $1 billion in loan guarantees unless Shokin was fired. What he also didn't say on the video was that his son was being paid significant amounts by the oligarch owner of Barisma to sit on that board.
He made a fortune in Ukraine, in China, in Moscow,
that is simply
and various
not
other places.
True.
He made
My son,
fortune.
My son.
And he didn't have a job.
My son.
This is a Fox News alert. All new this morning, House Republicans finding President Biden and his family received more than $27 million from foreign individuals and entities since 2014.
That's right. In all the tens of thousands of emails from Hunter Biden's disgusting laptop, it's been confirmed by independent cybersecurity experts that Joe Biden's son was actually financing biological laboratories in Ukraine. Funding records show the Department of Defense awarded $370,000.
I don't think you could even look at this without recognizing the two tiers of justice. The fact that right now we are looking at evidence in plain sight of influence peddling on the Biden laptop.
What is up, guys? Tyson Dela Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday. Shout out to everybody watching this, catching this on the live. If you're catching this on the live, come on in, come on in. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see who's up in the chat. And if you're catching this on the replay, type in replay in the comment section down below. Today was a day. Oh my gosh. Matt Gaetz officially removed his nomination from Donald Trump's cabinet as AG, and we have a new, just within hours, we have a new AG nominee. It is bananas. What's up, Stephanie? What's up, my mind? What is up, Gina? Gina in the house. Rob made it. Bright Star. Bruce the Banter. Everybody in the house. Lynn Skinner. What is up? What is up? What is going on? Carolina Soul Shine. What a cool handle name. That is cool. Feed the Passion. What's up, everybody? So we got a new AG pick. We got a new AG pick. I didn't really have time to piece all this together, so we're going to piece this together while we're watching this. But this is the new AG pick. And MSDNC is absolutely melting down on this. This is this is crazy. This has been I don't know if everybody else is playing checkers while Donald Trump is playing chess, because if you remember correctly, during one of his last rallies, he said to Matt Gaetz, "We have a little secret." Shout out to Massachusetts in the house. He said to Matt Gaetz, he said, "We have a little secret," and I'm not sure what that secret is. I'm not sure if he's playing chess with these folks. What do you guys think about this? Like, did he make these picks? You know, he made this pick with Dr. Oz, which I'm not too thrilled about. This Matt Gaetz pick I was thrilled about. But then all this stuff started coming out. And I don't know if Matt Gaetz withdrew his nomination because stuff was coming up and they didn't want to find additional dirt. You know, he said he didn't want to defer from, Donald Trump's time in office with a government scuffle. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is a chess move? That he picked Matt Gaetz maybe to exploit something? I'm not sure. But this is MSDNC absolutely.
Pam Bondi is exactly what I was saying in the last segment that we should all fear, because she's competent. We may not agree with her ideologically, but she actually knows how to do this job. So if anyone on the Democratic side or anyone who cared about liberty or justice was thinking, well, maybe Matt Gaetz will screw this up and that'll give us some time. No, Pam Bondi knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing about immigration. Remember, Florida is one of those states that's been very aggressive about migrants and deportation and moving people to different states and everything else like that. Florida has enacted all sorts of rules and laws to curtail students and what they can do on campuses and finding legal justifications for manipulating education money. She is a dangerous and effective pick, and that's frankly worse than what we would have got with Matt Gaetz, even with the deplorable moral background that he has.
Yeah, and I want to discuss that with a little more depth with both of you, including her record on civil rights, LGBTQ rights, and other issues that are front and center at the DOJ, and which we know were also big campaign issues this cycle.
I want to get into some of the comments because I had asked a question. Stephanie says, I think we can trust the plan. And Stephanie said this on the Discord group. If you're not part of the Discord group link is going to be in the description down below. You can check out the Discord link. We have some investigators in the Discord group, by the way. Shout out to Rob. We did a video yesterday about Gavin Newsom, and Rob was on it. If you check out the Discord group, he was able to locate some things that weren't necessarily public, and we found out that Gavin Newsom bought that $9 million property on a $200,000 salary, but that's not about this video. Let's see. Stephanie says, I think we can trust the plan. No, he will fire anyone, unlock Biden even before office, LOL. Justin K says, I have some concerns over her. She wants to take loud sticks away from people, hospitals, mental illness, then allow, I can't read the rest. Decide if, I can't depict the rest, but DeSantis can give Marco Rubio's place. I'm putting it in God's hands. I believe this is what Rob said on the Discord group. At this rate, Trump's cabinet is going to have 70% women and 30% men. Then the left is going to say Trump is a womanizer. Bet. I bet. Kathy Barnett says, I was looking forward to the Matt Gaetz pick. I was too. I don't know if there was too many skeletons in the closet. I don't know what happened. Him dropping out kind of gives either A, there's too much in the closet, or there's a bigger plan in place. Rob said, I'm pissed to see Matt Gaetz drop out. Stephanie says, I honestly think the stuff coming out with Gaetz, he didn't want to dig further into it and withdrew. No one is perfect for sure, but maybe he doesn't want the heat. I think that might be the case. Not sure. Bay says, Trump really does like to work with a well-educated, smart blonde. We see that with the press secretary pick. We see that with, I don't know, Elena Hubba's, she's brunette, I believe, but we see that. Linda McMahon is blonde, I believe. I'm super happy Gaetz dropped out. I was not excited about that guy. So this has been buzzing on the intro webs here. Trump nominated Florida's former AG, Pam Bondi, as Attorney General.
These criminals made one very big mistake. They wound up in Polk County. And I'll tell you, it's bad enough in one thing to profit from poisoning others, but it's another when you bring drugs from Mexico into our country, California, Texas, Georgia, and end up in our state and do it with impunity. Because when you're in this country illegally and you're doing things illegally, I want to tell you, and you wind up in Polk County, Grady Judd is going to find you, the DEA is going to help them, and my statewide prosecutors are going to lock you up for as long as we can.
And we're going to enjoy it.
And we're going to enjoy
and
it.
Each of these defendants are looking.
So the new pick for Attorney General, those that are just popping in, the new nominee for Attorney General is Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi. She is the new AG nominee. Trump just nominated Florida's former AG, Pam Bondi, for Attorney General. Illegals start packing. This is I didn't know too much about Pam Bondi. Right before I pressed the live, I went in here. Look at this photo already. They already got the memes flowing. There was one video. Let's see this one.
This isn't lawfare anymore. This is warfare, what they're doing. 34 felonies. And from day one, that judge has committed reversible error. I've said from day, I think we all have, every lawyer on every Fox show has said, all of these cases, if convicted, will get reversed. They will get reversed from jury selection. Actually, frankly, to him, as Jason just said, not recusing himself. The prosecutor should have recused himself. The judge should have never been on this case. But they don't care, Dagan. Like you said, it's a short-term goal of get Donald Trump before the election. But the real verdict is going to be on Election Day. People see that in America, which, again, is why the website crashed. And
we saw that on Election Day. We saw it. People voted for Trump. People voted for Trump. Bay, I feel better about him dropping out now because I was literally giving Trump the side about nominating him, and now it all makes sense. He's absolutely not the best pick. Possibly, right? We see that. We know. You know, we see what is going on here. Cyberspeed says, love her. Great pick. She's a dog with a bone, and she isn't going to let go. Yeah. That sheriff in Florida he's a heater, man. He is a heater. Somebody said something about the Southern draw. I love the Southern draw, by the way. Bay, it seems like everyone has skeletons in their closet. It isn't whether they want it in front page or if it affects the position. He removed himself. I'm just trusting the plan, probably a chess move behind the scenes. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it is a chess move because if we remember, you know, I'm going back to that campaign, that rally where he said to Matt Gaetz, he says, we got a little secret. And I don't know what that secret is. And I don't know if that secret has come out yet. But he said that we have a little secret. Pam also went on to talk about Biden's, that's what I put in the beginning of this intro video, was this right here, exposing the connection between Biden and Barisma, the Ukrainian gas company.
The Obama administration was coming to a close. In September 2016, a Ukrainian court cancels the oligarch Zlochevsky's arrest warrant for lack of progress in the case. In mid-January 2017, Barisma announces that all legal proceedings against it and Zlochevsky have been closed. Both of these things happened while Hunter Biden sat on the board of Barisma. Around this time, Vice President Biden leaves office. Years later now, former Vice President Biden publicly details what we know happened, his threat to withhold more than $1 billion in loan guarantees unless Shokin was fired. Here's the Vice President.
I said, no, I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid at the time.
What he didn't say on that video, according to the New York Times, this was the prosecutor investigating Barisma, Shokin. What he also didn't say on the video was that his son was being paid significant amounts by the oligarch, owner of Barisma, to sit on that board.
The Biden administration from 2014 till now made $27 million. What the heck? Hey, what is going on?
Only then does Hunter Biden leave the board. He stays on the board until April 2019.
Crazy. Crazy. There was a, so are you guys excited about this pick? I see that some of you guys are excited about this pick. Best suit award, best pantsuit award. What is up, Terry? I'm a baddie that voted for Daddy. Oh, man. So Rob actually reported this early on in the Discord group. There was this crazy situation. Ambulance at Mar-a-Lago. 100% confirmed that president is okay. It was some idiot from CBS spreading the news. Steve Shung, the press set up fake unofficial pool because they wanted to feel important about themselves. In this case, some idiot from CBS overreacted and set off fire alarms for no reason, thinking that they were going to get the scoop of a lifetime. Effing dummy. Oh, man. Effing dummy. Yeah, apparently there was a motorcade for JD at Mar-a-Lago, and there was ambulance and everything like that. And apparently this CBS reporter said something happened to Donald Trump and this, that, or the other thing, but it was simply just a motorcade heading to Mar-a-Lago. So, listen to this crap. So, did you guys watch the press briefing today with Sabrina Singh? So, she says something in here that is disturbing.
First, it was, can you confirm it was an intermediate range missile?
So they're speaking about the stuff that happened in Ukraine and Russia.
Second, did Russia provide advance warning? And can you give us some sort of clarity on who they call and how much advance notice did they give? And then just thirdly on this, what is the overall U.S. reaction to the missile strike and Putin's comments today that he believes Russia has the right to strike any and take action against countries that provide weapons to Ukraine?
Thanks, Lita. So trying to remember some of the order of your questions. So I can confirm that Russia did launch an experimental intermediate range ballistic missile. This IRBM was based on Russia's RS-26 Rubezh intercontinental ballistic missile model. In terms of notifications to the United States was pre-notified briefly before the launch through nuclear risk reduction channels. For more, I'd refer you to state on that. And I think your third question was on our reaction to Putin's comments. I mean, we've seen this type of dangerous, reckless rhetoric before from President Putin. What we're focused on is continuing to support Ukraine with what it needs.
What?
Ukraine with what it needs. what we're focused on is continuing to support Ukraine with what it needs. Ukraine, as you know, has been successful in continuing to push back against Russian aggression. We just rolled out another $275 million package yesterday. You're going to see more packages.
Did you guys hear that?
More packages continue. Package yesterday. You rolled out another $275 million package.
$275 million package yesterday.
You're going to see more packages continue in the weeks and months ahead left of this administration. So that's what we're really focused on. Of course, we're going to take seriously the rhetoric coming out of Russia, but our focus remains on arming Ukraine and supporting Ukraine what it needs the most on the battlefield. And as a reminder,
that is crazy to me. Let's get a refund. I know she openly stated a couple weeks ago that they're looking to just deploy all of the remaining available funds over there. What is going on? Stephanie says, I hate the bangs. The bangs are not working. Yeah. She has such a pretty face. Why the bangs mess it up? They do. They really do. Rob says, me too. I need to keep an eye on everyone that he brings in. Biden is a big dummy and is going to set off Russia, pissing them off. Yep. Good thing is, I think Trump is also keeping an eye out with advice of Elon and Vivek. Yeah, this is crazy. Sending off they're going to send off more money. Cyberspeed, stop supporting them. Stop taking our money and throwing it to them. And I personally think that this is an assault, a potential sabotage for the new administration coming in. We got this that came out. I just got an alert right now. International Criminal Court issues an arrest warrant for Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu. Okay. My mind yesterday was talking about this on the chat. He was like, it might be a dark Christmas. But they need to stop sending money to these people. And then the Biden administration rolls out they're testing out their new app for these illegal migrants, and they're rolling this new app out. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. We're now learning Biden reallocated VA funds for veterans to migrants.
Helpful for you? Have we seen numbers go up or down? And what about under Trump?
Well, it was interesting. Trump's first term,
What's up?
Was way down, veteran homelessness, because they were really heavily leaned into the veteran community. And then when we had this migrant crisis, a lot of the VA HUD-VASH funds that are supposed to house homeless veterans ended up getting reallocated to migrants. So it went up by 12%. And I think it will go back down under this new administration.
Wow. So that money that was supposed to go to veterans went to the migrants. Correct. And that's why some of these veterans are on the street. They didn't tell that first guy why he wasn't allowed to stay in the shelter.
Well, they're not allowed to stay in the shelter because there's not enough shelters is the problem. And if you went to prison, like most of these people have gone to prison for domestic violence and things, drugs, and then they can't get in the shelter. They won't put them in these military shelters, so they continue to not get rehabilitated. They just retain their trauma for their whole life.
Well, I know you're going to be working with Washington. You're a lobbyist as well. You'll be working with Doug Collins and whoever some of these appointments, if these appointments go through, Pete Hegseth possibly. So thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much. You're awesome. All right.
They should be taking that money that they're sending over there to homeless vets. This is from Charlie Kirk. Unbelievable. Listen to this. Unbelievable. Just 60 days until President Trump is sworn in, the Biden administration is trying to make it easier for illegal migrants, allowing them to skip in-person check-ins and instead and instead use the new Customs and Immigration app. What the heck?
Administration is quietly loosening immigration policies before Trump takes office. This according to the New York Post. It reports the administration is testing a new app that will allow illegal migrants to bypass in-person check-ins at their local ICE office. Jeff Paul is live with more. It sounds like they're just giving Donald Trump one more thing to undo.
Well, John, we do know the Biden administration has been testing this new immigration and customs app, and the idea is to streamline the check-in process for migrants, allow them to use their phones or computers to touch base with immigration officials while they wait for their date in court instead of appearing for those check-ins in person. Now, a source tells Fox News ICE has been using the app already in a couple of cities, but according to the New York Post, it's going to be launched officially next month in New York City. The field office there reportedly has been overwhelmed, fully booked with appointments for a year. Our sources tell us that's really the push to get this backlog moved through. The concerns regarding this app, obviously, it's a new app, so there's going to be some glitches. The other wider concern is, could it cause even more migrants to go under the radar?
Yeah, it will. More people like that one effer that we saw yesterday that was guilty. I'm not even going to say his name on here because he doesn't warrant that. But that situation with Lincoln Riley. Cece says they should impeach Harris and Biden immediately and throw Trump in now. Cyberspeed says this is nuts. They hate American people so much. How are they able to take money and no one can stop them? Terry says, because so many people are traveling for Thanksgiving to see family. The bangs aren't banging. Yeah, that her bangs were not banging. Stephanie says, full sabotage after sabotage to leave him a disaster. It takes a while to fix all this in the administration. And this is the conversation that I was having with a colleague of mine about this. You know, all this stuff, it took so long. You know, it's going to take a long time to get all this stuff fixed. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy to get this stuff fixed, a lot of resources. You know, they're already talking about using the military to deport illegal migrants. It's going to take a lot of resources to fix all this stuff up, and they're just leaving it a mess. It's like leaving the spoiled milk on the counter, and nobody's going to clean it up. Except for Trump when he gets in there. Lynn said they should have left Biden in the rainforest. Yeah, I agree with that. Becky says 1,500 let in on Monday, 1,500 on Tuesday until January 20th, 2025. Yikes. Yikes. I'm in Georgia. Why was that monster given rights? Yep, I do think this too, Cyberspeed. Trump needs to hold them accountable after the 20th and they are putting American people in danger. They are. I was diving into that Lincoln Riley case deeper, and I can't play that. I listened to a portion of that phone call, but that phone call that she made, I don't know if I could play it here, but man, I want that guy to suffer. I want that guy to suffer. Sorry, I went somewhere there, guys. It irks me, man, because the more these people that come in to the United States, the more things like that are going to happen. Believe it or not, guess who got guess who got targeted by an illegal migrant today? Manhattan Alvin Bragg's team targeted. Illegal migrant gang member attacks assistant and taxpayer funded his hotel stay.
Brandon Somoza being led out of the Midtown South precinct on West 35th Street this morning. Police say at about 2 a.m. Sunday, he robbed a 38-year-old woman in the hallway of her Hell's Kitchen apartment building. He allegedly grabbed her purse, cell phone, and bank cards and also performed a lewd act. The victim is a Manhattan assistant DA. She was not injured. Police traced her stolen cell phone to a hotel on West 45th Street, which led them to believe the suspect is a migrant, and they were able to track him down. Somoza was arrested just last night. Police say he was using drugs on the street and had stolen items with him. Police believe he is part of Tren de Aragua. That's the Venezuelan gang that has preyed on people in Times Square and Central Park. Somoza is facing a number of counts, including sexually motivated robbery and burglary. He also has 6 prior arrests, all from this year on similar crimes. And he's believed to have arrived in the U.S. in February of 2023. In Lower Manhattan, Lauren Glassberg, Channel 7.
Oh, man. This irks me so much because more of these people from the Tren de Aragua, Venezuelan gang, other migrants are coming in, and they're doing this crap to innocent people, and they're preying on innocent people. These people need to go back where they freaking came from. This is complete garbage. It's complete BS. It's kind of ironic that it was Alvin Bragg's assistant, but that's neither here nor there. Stephanie says 100%. It takes more than 4 years, so it's crucial to get the right people to continue round up the migrants. They say a Project 2025 playbook and demonize him. Watch. Watch it. Yep. Biden needs to be reminded his legacy will be starting WW3. Anna says, I hope Biden's legacy is so tarnished and stained as the worst president ever. It already, in my opinion, it already is. In my opinion, it already is. Stealing money. Hunter Biden all of a sudden becomes a painter. And then we got this Barisma stuff with they're all corrupt. They're all crooked. They're all career politicians. It is. It's absolutely treason. After decades of corruption, fixing what's broken won't happen overnight. Yep. I'm sick of these illegal migrants having more rights than us. And that is the most sickening thing, right? People that are coming into this country legally, that are legally looking to get citizenship, and they have such a difficult time. I see that with my mom. My mom has such a difficult time, and it's a long process. And these people just come in and they get EBT, and they're staying in beautiful hotel rooms. We saw that on a video that I posted yesterday with the illegal migrants staying in what was the unit? Each unit was like $600,000. These people are staying in California. They want to impeach Biden now. Not good, because then Kamala is 47. We don't want that. But we're damned either way. My mind said, please impeach Biden before he leaves office. Please don't impeach Biden before he leaves office. I don't want Kamala being president, not even for a day. I agree with that. I agree. Lynn says, I thought Carter was bad. He's got nothing on Biden. Yep. Oh man, that migrant shit just bothers the crap out of me, man. And then FBI Director Ray and Mr. Alejandro Mayorkas have just refused to testify before the state Senate regarding threats to our national security border vulnerabilities. What? Bro, that's your job. I'm sick of this.
Welcome back. Quick update. The Senate hearings on the threats to the homeland has been postponed indefinitely. Senator Rand Paul says Mayorkas and Wray are refusing to provide public testimony. Going to follow that story. Welcome.
Just in case says Carter was a cakewalk next to this without a doubt. Phyllis says, don't underestimate Trump. He's very smart and making strategic moves. I think so too. I think he's making very strategic moves, specifically with the Matt Gaetz pick, and then this. I wonder if this is the. I wonder if this is the sneaky secret playbook. I don't know. Terry says this will be the first Christmas I've been talking terms with my kids in 8 years because their mom exiled me out of their lives illegally. Kudos, Terry. Shout out to Terry, man. That is awesome. This will be the first Christmas that Terry is on talking terms with his kids. So shout out to Terry, man. That is freaking awesome. I love that. I love getting families and seeing families get back together. That is awesome. That is a wonderful feeling, man. Kudos. Yeah, I agree with this, Ken. Elon should shut off Starlink for all of Ukraine. Yep. Then what? Then they won't be able to do anything. I heard the instruction manuals are in English, and they only had a quick crash course on how to use those things. I don't know if they're proficient enough to use those or educated enough to use those things. So, and the interesting thing is, Thomas in the chat also said that a U.S. operator has to operate them. Mavis says, a Democrat should never be elected again because of the mess they made with all of this. It would be interesting to see. It would be interesting if she would become president for a month, who she would have as her VP. Oh my gosh. That kind of made me throw up in my mouth to even think about that. Hopefully not Walsh. He's as bad as Kamala. Neither of them should have ever had a chance. Terry, you're getting kudos, Terry. This is awesome. That is awesome. We have, so we got that Mayorkas refuses to testify. Biden's open borders. And then Pam Bondi as the new AG pick. What's this one? We got the Bucks County stuff. Man, all those people in Bucks County. Oh, did you guys hear that woman, where was it at? That woman, I don't remember her name, but she openly said that she misspoke, another misspoke situation about getting all these votes counted. Let me pop this up. Hold on. Where is it at? Here it is, right. Here it is, right here.
They called election deniers, racists, conspiracy theorists, liars. Did I leave anything out? We, the people of Bucks County, are fed up. Yes, you're hearing us loud and clear.
These are elected officials who openly and blatantly
Tell your wife I said hello, Terry.
Admitted
What's up,
to disobeying the law. How could we ever have faith in their ability to uphold the law again? The answer is we cannot, and they must resign immediately.
I've got to tell you, standing here today, listening to all these patriots and looking at how many people came out, something's wrong with the way we're conducting the elections in this county.
Name-calling and outrage in Pennsylvania, enraged voters there at a wild meeting in Bucks County voicing their anger, condemning Democrat election officials who voted to count illegal ballots in the state's hotly contested Senate race. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Sandra Smith. Bill and Dana have the day off. Jillian, great to be with you.
It's great to be with you, Sandra. We're very happy that you made it all in one piece.
Every morning's a battle, Jillian.
Your tail.
Good to see you.
I'm Jillian Turner. So the Pennsylvania recount is moving ahead, moving forward. Republican Dave McCormick is maintaining his lead. Incumbent Democrat Bob Casey not conceding just yet. And with that recount underway, Bucks County officials say they will now comply with a state Supreme Court order to
So this is an older video, but Casey conceded, just heads up.
throw out illegal ballots. This after a county commissioner said this a few days ago. Listen.
I think we all know that precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country, and people violate laws anytime they want. So for me, if I violate this law, it's
Knucklehead. Stephanie said it the best. Knucklehead. Another.
because I want a court to pay attention to it. And there is nothing more important than counting votes.
Nate Foy has more out of our newsroom on that. Hi, Nate.
Hey, Sandra. Bucks County Commissioner Diane Ellis Marseglia apologized yesterday. She claimed her comments that you just heard were taken out of context and that she meant to refer to provisional ballots rather than the mail-in ballots.
She must have the same speechwriter as Tim Walz.
That the state Supreme Court already ruled on.
It was genuinely not the best words. I would do it all again. I feel terrible about it. I should have been more clear. Please, I will be more clear in the future.
Please, I'll be more clear in the future.
But Bucks County residents heard the commissioner say that she would break state law and count ineligible votes. Then when she tried connecting her comments to abortion rights, the crowd was not having it.
When I inartfully spoke and used the word precedent when I was talking about provisional ballots, I was referring to the United States Supreme Court and the precedent that has been lost on many issues, including Roe versus Wade.
Bah, garbage. Garbage. King Bull said, I heard in California allowed non-citizens to vote. That's crazy. No wonder why Harris got more votes there. Yep, all the places where Harris was leading and led were all the places that didn't require voter ID. Terry says, I looked into Starlink. It's really expensive. Here in Nevada, or here in Las Vegas specifically, there's a monopoly on internet. There's only two internet providers. One that is, it's actually the same price as Starlink. So it's crazy. Somebody said, Cyberspeed, if you're still in the chat, is anybody holding their breath till January? There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out until January. I felt so good for our win, and now I'm holding my breath again. All this corruption from the left and the left media. It is all bullcrap. It is all bullcrap. They're pulling snakes out of people's closets from 25 years ago. Originally, it was supposed to be the California Governor Newsom, but Walz came in instead, just happy they lost. I heard that Kamala Harris might do the governor situation out in California. Those folks in California, my heart goes out to you. Because what a crap show California has become. Just another knucklehead misspeaking. Absolutely. Trump was playing chess. Gaetz brought the rats to light so he could sweep them up. Yeah. Terry said, Matt stepping down today made me sad. I've been so happy since the Trump win. Yep. But I'm excited for this Bondi pick. We'll see if it's more in alignment. We'll see what the left legacy dying media has to say about this in the next couple days, because I'm sure, as you guys know, I'm sure they'll pull out something out their booty hole and say some crap, just like they always do. But we'll see what this pick. Oh, here's Scott Jennings on this pick. Hold on, before we jump on out of here.
Is this just a confirmation that would essentially sail through, Scott, or not?
Well, I don't think you could consider anybody, just they're going to sail without any kind of real process. She's going to have to go through a process like everybody else. But I can tell you, this is a massive upgrade. I've talked to a couple people up on the Hill already. There's a sigh of relief that now we have somebody here, two-term AG, strong record on drug enforcement and opioid issues, a total hawk on immigration, politically supportive of Trump, obviously. I don't know a Republican in the country who doesn't love Pam Bondi. So you were starting with Gaetz, a nominee who was underwater significantly to start and was going to always be hard to get to the surface. Mm-hmm. With Bondi, I do think you're starting above water. And as long as she performs in her hearings, and look, this is somebody who's been through 2 elections in a really big state. And so a lot of public vetting of her has gone on already. So
I like that. Just off of what Scott Jennings says regarding the opioid crisis and the illegal migration. What is up, Kayla? Hope you're doing amazing. Yeah, the opioid crisis is crazy. That's a whole nother topic. And the illegal migration, you guys already know where I stand with that, because I think that needs to happen ASAP. All right, cool. If you're catching this on the replay, type in replay in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this pick? If you're catching this on the replay regarding Pam Bondi as an upgrade from Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz is out of here. Pam Bondi is in. Bondi was waiting in the wings. The second Gaetz stepped down, that was a plan. Serious chess move. I think you might be right. Because within hours, Pam Bondi was announced on Donald Trump's Truth Social. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump on out of here. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all the moderators in the chat. You guys are awesome. Cyberspeed says, solid MAGA pick approved. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the moderators. I'm gonna jump on out of here. Drop your comments down below, smash the like button, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.